Kejim. As you saw in my previous video, I got done with Kejim Post, and this is Star Wars Jedi Outcast, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast. I need to try that again, excuse the stuttering. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, and this is level 2, Kejim Base. Got my trusty purple lightsaber, and behind this wall and glass, the stormtroopers and an Imperial officer are going to be waiting for me. And to prepare for that, lightning time. So sit back and enjoy this episode of more lightsaber action, lightning shooting, whatever.
Fire!
Nothing like going all out Emperor Palpatine mode. Only difference, he had a red lightsaber. I'm using a purple one. I got his security key, and it's going to be used to access that terminal so I can get past the door. And on the other side of that door is a pair of stormtroopers and another gun turret. In order for that, to prepare for that, go from the lightning all the way to the speed. When I use the Force to accelerate myself, it makes me faster and everything else act slower. So do that. Oh yeah. Eventually I'll be going through that door, but if I do, it'll just send me right back here. And back to the lightning. Shocking. There's a force field right here, and that access terminal will turn it off. And I get a med pack right there, and so and ammo in case I need it. Here's another terminal, and what that terminal is going to do is raise that thing up. And here's some glass I'm about to shatter. Oh yeah, breaking noises. And then sometimes there'll be an Imperial officer waiting for me, and sometimes he's not there. But I'm gonna guess that he is. On second thought, he wasn't there. Whoa, yeah, take a shot. That was a good one. Okay. I'll be needing his key. And now they were up there, just connected to what's in here. And right up there. Come on now. And access these terminals. Knocking out the glass, and what it is that upon jumping up on this and going up there, it'll lead me up to where them stormtroopers were. But before I can do that, I need to get to my force powers and use the speed and go through the cold room into that doorway. So, boink.
Jeez, it's freezing in here.
Yeah, it did take a small hit. My shields went from 197, that's no biggie. Turn this thing. Open the doorway. investigate the hidden section of the outpost, which is the base now, and engage revenue forces in the area. And when I'm done doing that, I'll automatically rendezvous with Jan in the Raven's Claw. I guess I can just turn this on for what little use there is. Now I crouch down and just take it easy. There we go. Taking my good old time. And there is a secret room, and that blinking thing is a ammo converter, which I told you about in the previous level.
Surrender or die! Pin down!
Gotta take him out. The stormtrooper that you heard say, hey, he's behind this force field, and from this room, I cannot cross through that force field. And you can't blast your way through it either, because it bounces off. But as you can see...
No use hiding!
No use hiding. Retreat. Oh yeah. Here's to your retreat. A headshot. Ooh, yeah. Oh look, there's a few more of them. I'll just go ahead and knock these guys out, even though they're not much consequence. Ooh, nice shot. Oh yeah, they won't be bothering anybody. And eventually where those stormtroopers and Imperial officer was, I'll need to be getting in there before I can do. Good. Carefully walk across. Because if I'm not careful, I can fall in that blue stuff, and then that'll end my run. And as you can see, quickly, there's a platform that's meant to go across and open the doorway, and then I crawl underneath. And in the same reference, another platform that'll extend over here, so I can go in that room where the stormtroopers were. And there's another access terminal, and to use it, I blow this thing up, and the explosion will knock out the terminal, and in the process extend the platform. Alright, one shot. Whoa, almost went there. Got some extra ammunition. So there's the platform that's there's a console that's gonna activate that platform. There it is. Down I go. Okay. There's a console on the side of that force field, which I'll eventually get to. Eventually. Let's see here. Jump down. Then I turn around. And I go through here. And there's a shield converter, but right now I can't get to it because it's surrounded by glass. This is my next way through, and there's these four whatever's platforms, and here's a console. not sure what these 4 things do because they don't really explain it in this episode, or level I meant to say. Yeah, episode. Boy, I'm really with it tonight. Oh look, an Imperial. Well, let's just get some attention here. Speed. Accelerate myself and start firing. Okay. Some lightning because I got some stormtroopers. Yeah, they're gonna get ready to try and call for backup, huh? And that Imperial officer has a key card, and there's another console, and that console is going to shut down a gun turret that's behind the wall. So therefore, time to make a quick run of it. Yeah, and I turn this thing off, and by my own personal little habit, I still wipe this thing out. Make sure there isn't any problem. More force fields, and there's a dead guy in there. But for what I do is go up here, and there's that force field again that we saw when we were way up there. Turn the force field off. That's about the only thing that you can do. And then go up here. I'll just give him the Darth Vader treatment. Come on.
Surrender or die!
Now that's a familiar sound. And that familiar sound comes from the movie Star Wars: A New Hope, especially in that scene where Darth Vader was trying to use interrogation droids on Princess Leia to try to reveal where the rebel base was. 2 of them, but watch this. Da 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 da. And now there's another, behind this wall, there's another Imperial officer. And just like the previous Imperial officer that I just handled, I'm going to give him the Darth Vader
Give
trick.
up, rebel!
Take a security key, and with the security key, access this door after using that. And as you can see, this was the ring that I was in not too long ago. There's that shield converter. And the only way to break that glass where the shield converter is, turn this on. And it raises up the platform to do whatever. Oh yeah, breaking the glass. And now I can get to that shield converter if I choose to. In the meantime, I go through the door. Somewhere in here, a turret, and then and behind the wall, yeah, that anyone can see, another gun turret. So what I'll do is bring out my blaster rifle again, use the speed ability of the Force to knock out the turrets. And knock out this thing too. Because I had to knock that thing out to access the crawl space that goes in there, comes out there, so that I can unlock this door, even though when I unlock it, it's going to be a round trip. But in the meantime, accelerate myself again to knock out the other turret. Okay. Sound like me when I have the hiccups. Okay, use my lightsaber to knock this thing out. And behind this door, there's going to be some Imperials and some Stormtroopers. They're working on a landmine trap, but it's going to backfire on them.
Get what?
That's a little bit of a hit. I'm going to use some more lightning. Shock them all. And in the meantime, we're under attack. Eventually I'll be going in that room. But right now I can't get to it. And then eventually going to be a bit of a problem today, because I'm going to cause it. You knock this stuff out, even though I'm not sure what it does. Ooh, nice. Did you see that? Now eventually I'll be going through there. But before I do, I need to go back and get my shield back up. And to do that is to go back to where I see there. There we go, back at 100. Oh, back up, back there. Just for fun. And this time I don't have to go all the way around. I can go right here. Force field. They're preparing to trap me. Come on, boy. Come attack. Too far away from the saber throw. Give him a nice little shock. As you can see, there's a guy on a gun waiting for me. So what I'm going to do is use the speed again, accelerate myself, run real fast. There's another console, and what that does, it's going to deactivate that force field. Just with one throw, hit all the stormtroopers. serve a purpose. I just like shooting. Now, there's a crystal right here in regards to that room that I was talking about. I access these two consoles, and there's going to be some deadly beams, and it's going to cut through that doorway where you see the red lines. As you can see, it cut a hole through that door. And that's where I'll be getting in, but I just can't get it through that way, so therefore use the force to accelerate myself. And go around. Watch the 4th of July celebration.
No way I can survive in there.
No way I can survive in there, yeah, because when I brought out that crystal, it flooded the room with gas, killing the Imperials. And the Imperial in front of me has a key card. I gotta use the force again to get the key card. Hurry up and get back out. As you can see, I took some damage to my shields, but my health was 100%. And with that key card, unlocks the door, and it's gonna let me use this console to operate a little droid.
These are droid-controlled consoles.
Let's see what this little guy can do.
Let's see what this little guy can do.
Didn't I just say that, Kyle? Okay. Going through here. Going through there. This turns off the gas and lets the room air out. And there's one last thing to do with this guy. Looking for another access route. Oh yeah, here we go. Another one to turn. To activate. If I can do it. It's in a secret area, it's going to tell me. I don't really know what these secret areas are about. A lightsaber crystal, I assume. And go through this doorway. Stormtroopers. Oh, got him. What these are is lightsaber crystals. Crystals to be made by for the construction of lightsabers. Oops. Forget the knock them out. There's 2 more stormtroopers left. Gave them a nasty shock. Get my ammunition up. Back to 300, that's the max. And let's just go ahead and knock this one out. much the end of the game. I mean, yeah, the end of the level. There's just one thing left to do. Data pad updated the objective information. I pretty much did the level. I engaged the remnant forces in the area with ease and investigated the hidden section of the outpost. And that's that. Only one thing left to do is use this last shield converter. It's back at 100%, ready for the next level, which is heading to the planet that's called Artis Prime, and the name of that level is Artis Mine. So, see you later.